Hey, what what up, y'all? I'm gonna read a poem from Blaze because I'm buzzed and nostalgic and feel like it. For months we played nothing but the silent treatment game. Long, cruel winter days spent justifying all of our wrongs and glorifying everything we thought we'd done right, even if all of those things were just simple choices that anyone with a lick of common sense would do. Some nights she'd snore in her sleep and wake me up, and I'd lean back against a cool wooden headboard and stare at her, knowing that there was nothing she was capable of doing that would ever stop me from loving her. For weeks I worked on a love letter for her in private, and for weeks I couldn't come up with good enough words and sentences that conveyed the way I really felt. It was maddening. It made me sick and furious until I stepped back one day and stared out of the cabin window and watched the sick orange and brown leaves of autumn fall off the tree branches and float so impassively and mercifully to their death. It was then I realized not every moment can be captured with words. Not every scene can be described to perfection, and not every feeling is meant to be manipulated and used for your own selfish purposes. She was 16 once, and she worked at the town swimming pool as a lifeguard, and she looked better in a bathing suit than any of the other girls that summer or the summer before or the summers after. Little did anyone know that when she was 10, she nearly drowned in the lake, and for 2.5 years she wouldn't go near water. Not even the familiarity and comfort of the shower and the only house she'd ever lived in could give her the peace of mind to get wet again. It wasn't until Joey Harrison pushed her into the swimming pool during gym class and she didn't die, when she realized how silly fear can be and how our minds are capable of taking away the simple pleasure and fun of even the most innocent things. Not long ago I was at a show and this band refused to play any of the songs they were known for because they hated the idea of repeating the past, being stuck in a moment that was created 5 years earlier. And the crowd booed and the guitar player walked off stage, and I appreciated the place that they were coming from, even though the only reason they were still able to play shows was because of everything they'd done before that. It's a funny thing when life works that way, holding you hostage to history while demanding you evolve and remake yourself in order to survive. In Lexington, I met this group of teenage cowboys who talked about raiding their town on horseback someday, then riding off into the mountains with their bounty and starting their own civilization. What's not to love about the imagination? What's not to love about dreamers? What is there to love about cynics? What is there to love about the dull, the shallow, and the defeated? Not long ago I sat on a stoop in the middle of a rainstorm and wrote furiously in a notebook, cribbing my whole life story in the hopes that all the water that hit the pages would wash my life away. This is where we are, I guess, twisting in the wind, digging for our purpose, searching for meaning, desperately reaching for anything, anyone who can prescribe us definition and narrow our existence down to whatever two lines best describe the way they feel about us. You have to try really hard to be bored in life. And I wonder sometimes why a person who tries that hard to be bored can't put that much effort into anything else. I don't believe in the notions of fate or chance. I don't believe in people who say they don't know what they want to do or don't know what they're good at. I judge people based on their own opinions of their own self-worth, and I judge the people who base their self-worth from the opinions of others, and I judge them cruelly. Hopefully one day we'll all make good on the promises we made to ourselves, and hopefully one day we'll all understand that every moment has the potential to be the catalyst to the future we daydream for hours about each day and wish for. 2 hours ago I finished her love letter. It was on the 3rd anniversary of the day we broke up. Nothing I wrote could have ever changed our history. I only finished it to see all the things I never appreciated about her and took for granted. None of this will ever be easy. This life will never be easy, and that's what I love most about it. In the end.